burial fulfilled a solemn pact America makes with each of its defenders and their families. And we will take care of them. That however much time has passed, they will make it back home. The Department of Defense, this is a responsibility and an obligation that we are proud to shoulder. We do whatever it takes to recover every U.S. service member held in captivity, and do whatever it takes to find and recover and identify the remains of America's missing from past conflicts. Today, we are thankful that there are no U.S. troops being held anywhere in captivity. We know that there are still tens of thousands of fallen Americans still remaining missing from many wars. We must continue to work hard to bring all of our missing Americans home, and we will. The United States appreciates the ongoing support of many allies and partners across the globe. Many represented here today. On behalf of the men and women of our military, I thank you. You have helped us in recovering our missing. A good example of many of these efforts is Vietnam. Vietnam has been providing an increasing amount of archival documents to support our pursuit of our missing Americans. We appreciate these efforts and will continue to build on this partnership going forward. Since we gathered on these parade grounds last September, DoD has been able to account for 71 service members from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. A year ago, that number was 61. While this improvement is good, we must do better. We will do better. Not only in more effectively accounting for our missing personnel, but also ensuring that their families receive timely and accurate information. As many of you know, earlier this year I directed the Defense Department to organize this effort into a single accountable operation that has the responsibility for personal accounting resources, research, and operations, resolving issues of duplication and inefficiency, while also making that organization stronger, more effective, more transparent, and more responsive. DoD has been working closely with everyone who has a stake in this mission, including families, the veteran service organizations that are represented here today, and I thank them, Congress, and the agency's workforce. We've made progress in this new transformation, and the new Defense Personnel Accounting Agency will achieve initial operating capability this January. 15 years ago this week, a Vietnam veteran said that for those of us who are soldiers, that's our one fear, that somehow we'll be forgotten. But let it be known far and wide around this great nation and around this great world that this nation, the United States of America, does not forget. It does not forget its POWs, and for certain does not forget its MIAs and the families they represent. Those words still ring true today, and we are privileged today to be joined by the man who spoke. A man who, despite the wounds of war, has continued to serve our country with great dedication, commitment, and honor. From the jungles of Vietnam to lead the Veterans Administration, to the Georgia State House, to the United States Senate, to the American Battle Monuments Commission. A man who I am privileged to now introduce and am proud to call my longtime friend, former Senate colleague, and fellow Vietnam veteran. A man whose humility, his good grace, his decency, and humanity represent this nation's finest qualities. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming Max Gluck.